Hello, welcome back to Zenith Unlocked Freedom from Addiction. And this is it, the final session of the last key of the course. You've made it all the way through. I hope that this course has been an amazing help to you in your fight against addiction. If you have a story of success or even progress, I would love to hear about it. Please send your story to me at info@zenithministries.com. In this session, we want to look at what to do when things get tough, because in fact, things will get tough. Some days you will want to give up and go right back to the comfort zone of your addiction. It might even feel like the easiest thing you could ever do. It might seem like the only thing in the world that makes sense to do. However, you need to make no your automatic response. There should not even be a thought process needed. Just simply remember that no is always the answer. No what ifs, no if onlys, no imagining what it would be like if you could give into the addiction. The answer is always no, I do not do that anymore. However, when times do get tough, I have for you some things to keep in mind to help you as you strive to persevere and keep up the fight. These are some tips that will help you stay the path and stay on top of yourself in your work to persevere. You should not pick and choose with these. Use them all as they will be helpful for you when things get tough. So, when things get tough, you should remember the following. First, don't get down on yourself. At times, you might feel tempted to feel sorry for yourself or think poorly of yourself. Don't let yourself do this. It can make your fight harder. You are not worse than anyone else. Having this battle does not make you less than anyone. You are simply struggling with something and you are working on it. Anytime you feel badly about yourself, just remember that you are alive and fighting. Life might not feel great right now, but if you keep fighting, you have a tremendous future coming. All right, second, reach out for help. Remember that you can always reach out for help when you need it. Whether it is your accountability partner, a friend or family member, or anyone, it is not a problem if you need some assistance from someone else. Even if you just need to spend time with someone to take your mind off of things, it is perfectly okay to ask for help. You do not need to do this alone. In fact, as we talked about in the 8th key on accountability, you will be more successful if you reach out to someone else. All right, next, take a break, a healthy break. Going for a walk, doing some breathing exercises, and taking some time to meditate are 3 great things to do when you feel overwhelmed and need to step back. It is okay to do this when things start to feel crazy. In fact, it would be a good idea to schedule this every day or once a week to help yourself de-stress from the events in your life. Simply take some time to be quiet, reflect on your life, or simply sit in silence. This is meant to be your time, so make sure you don't let it get sabotaged by other people or negative self-talk. Next, think about the progress you have made from where you were when you were at your worst. Often when someone gets down about how they are doing, I like to ask them if they are doing better than they were a year ago. In these cases, every time the person has told me that they were doing better. If the same can be said for you, then rejoice in that. You are on a good trajectory, even if you don't feel good about where you are. If you keep going, you will still keep progressing. And if you were actually doing better a year ago, not a problem. Think about where you were when you were at your worst and compare now to then. If you were taking this course, then you were doing better than when you were at your worst. And remember not to look at the wrong things like financial success or a number of friends or whatnot. I would rather work at Papa John's without any friends but total freedom from my addiction than be the CEO of some Fortune 500 company with friends galore, but struggling with the heaviness of an addiction. And finally, your best days are still in front of you. Yes, quitting your addiction is tough, and your addiction might have taken a lot from you, more than you realized while you were still in it. And now the dust has settled and it's really hard to come to grips with it. However, if you keep fighting and persevering, your future is filled with hope. You have great things to look forward to. A life free from your addiction is good. Keep moving forward. Your best days are truly in front of you. Keep this in mind when you are struggling. Focus on the future that is coming. You will find happiness again. You will feel pleased with yourself again. It is coming if you keep following the keys from this course, living them out, and persevering through the difficulties. So yes, difficulties will still come, but if you keep utilizing these steps and putting in the time, you will handle them better and be affected by them with less damage. Furthermore, if you're looking to continue growing and are open to a more faith-based approach to unlocking the doors in your life that may be keeping you from walking in a better relationship with God, consider our other course that we offer at Zenith. It is simply called Unlocked, and it offers 10 keys to utilize growth in your life as well. Finally, remember that what you are doing is worth it. Keep fighting. You will succeed if you keep fighting.